Welcome, yogis. Today will be a little bit more intense, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. My candle has burned dry. There will be no candle lit, but that's okay. The flame is within us. I hope you guys enjoy the authenticity that I bring to these classes, because this is truly me that I'm laying in front of you. But this is actually not my class that I will be teaching today. This is a class that I've kind of interpreted to be my own, but one of my favorite yoga teachers from college taught me this, and it's a little bit fiery. It's really enjoyable though, and you won't really need much, but blocks might be nice to have. Let's begin. We'll just do some chanting to start with, but before that, find a comfortable seat with your hips a little higher than your feet and your knees to ensure proper blood flow to the body, to the lower part of the body specifically. We'll start taking some deeper breaths. Become conscious of the breath traveling in and out of the body. Notice, where does it land and where does it expand? Allow it to widen your shoulders and push out your belly. Allow it to create space. And today we're finding a little more clarity within our minds through the movement of our body. So that is the intention, is a little bit of clarity. We're not asking for too much, just a little bit, find out a little more understanding. And as you breathe, allow me to cleanse your space with this sage. I've received from some really powerful women in my life. And how are we showing up for ourselves today? Are we excited to move? Are we open to this energy? Is it easy for us to move into this space, or was it difficult? Was it difficult to find yourself here? Or did you just land? Either way, we land softly and calmly. Take a deep breath in as I blow this energy into your field. Allow it to open your heart and your mind and your body to this space of welcoming, this space of knowing. And with eyes closed, imagine how you're going to feel at the end of this practice. What is the best case scenario, and how can you lead yourself there? Be your own guide. we'll gradually join each other with a few collective ohms. And know that even though the times may not align, whenever you're watching this, my heart is going out to you. And so is everybody else's heart who's watched this video and interacted with it in a way that's full and already open to receiving. So be open to receiving that love as we inhale to chant. Deep breath in. Feel this spark within you a little bit stronger and a little bit brighter as we move into our warm-up for today. So we'll find that comfortable seat. You don't have to shift yourself in any way. I'm just moving around a little bit, trying new things in my body, but I encourage you to do so in yours as well. Find what works for you, how you would like to sit so that your heart is open and your spine is straight and your head is aligned above your body, pulling upwards slightly so that you're feeling the deep love that's within all of us, that warmth. Not just feeling it, but understanding it, and we'll move into some shoulder rolls. So just get a hold of the top of your shoulders with your fingertips and make circles with the elbows. On an inhale, we're moving upward. On an exhale, we're moving downward. Find that rhythm in your own body, in your own breath. And we'll move in the opposite direction. And we'll rainbow the arms up, inhaling through the nose, reaching at the top, and exhale them down. Beautiful, beautiful. Find yourself in a tabletop position on the knees. Just find those cat-cow motions that we're all so enjoyed by, so appreciative of. And in this cat-cow, do whatever feels good for you. So maybe wagging your tail a little bit, maybe staying in either the cat or the cow position. Just making circles with the hips. body to the possibility of more movement, of more expansiveness. Make sure you're deepening your breath here. Now find your knee rotating outward so that you're making circles with the hips, strong on that left side, strong in the glutes. Make those circles in the opposite direction, just warming up the legs. Option to bring the legs straight out for these circles. Just continue with this movement. Inhale the leg up, exhale, dropping it down, finding those circles on the other side now. Pressing into the palms and the front of the fingers so the upper back is strong. Changing the direction of the leg this time. Deepening the breath. We'll find our body back in neutral position. Wag out the tail. Find some length in the lower back. We'll inhale the right arm up to sky. Exhale, thread it through for thread the needle. And just rest that arm down on the ground. Option to lengthen the left leg back behind you and create a little more balance for this pose. A little more challenge as well. Inhale that leg straight out. Exhale, bring it back in and down. Inhale the right arm back up to rinse that off. And exhale, bring it down. We'll do that all on the other side. So inhaling left arm up to sky. Exhale, thread it through. Find your way with your shoulder and the side of your head on the mat. We're strong in the belly here, so we're not arching the back. We're keeping our core strong and our back lengthened. Inhale the right leg back behind you if you'd like a challenge. Find that length. Inhale it a little higher and exhale, lower it down. Rest here for a beat. And then on your next inhale, raising the left arm up to the sky once again, coming down on the hands. We'll find ourselves in child's pose, whether that be knees apart or together. We're lengthening the arms in front of us, resting either the top of the head, the third eye, or the chin on the mat. What are you doing here, buddy? There's a little buggy. I don't want you to be on my mat. That's all. You can go over there. Go over there, baby. I love that I get to encounter so many unique insects in the spring. I think that's my favorite part of, not my favorite part of the season, but one of my favorite parts is just the variety that comes into life. is so magical and so like mind-blowing. Like there's so many species around us that we're not even aware of, and we could be so much more appreciative of. Anyway, staying in that child's pose, exhale out of the third eye and find your voice in this moment as we chant the word Kasham. That's K-A-S-H-A-M. And this chant is meant to activate the third eye. So inhale to chant, still in child's pose. Deep breath in and exhale, Kasham. Inhaling again, Kasham. Once more, Kasham. A beautiful focus of energy intended to view the world in a new way, in a more powerful way. And as we slowly come out of this child's pose, we'll find our way into downward dog for our first vinyasa. So to find your way in downward dog, you can come into tabletop first, walking the hands a palm width distance in front of you, tucking the toes and pushing the hips up and back with the feet pressing into the mat, and the hands pushing you back, pushing your hips back, your tailbone pointed towards the top corner of the wall behind you. So inhale here and exhale, push back a little deeper. Maybe close the eyes and focus on your crown chakra this time. And just focusing your energy here on the inhale and releasing on the exhale. We'll inhale, ripple forward into plank. Option to bring the knees down or stay up in high plank. As we lower, bending the arms, bringing the body to the mat. We're just looking in front of us. We're not looking in front of us, I mean on the ground still, but not directly in front of us. We're not making wrinkles in the back of the neck. Widen the feet a little bit here as we push into the hands, pushing up so the upper body is open, shining forward, shoulders rolled back and down behind you. Opening wide and exhale, lower down as we push back into our downward dog. And we'll walk the feet to the top of the mat, but heel to toe first. So heel is touching the mat and then the toes. That's to engage the core a little more. That rhymed. So placing the feet near the hands firmly. Inhale, rainbow the arms up to the sky. Slight back bend. Exhale, dip down into chair pose with the hips. Option to bring a block between the legs for more core engagement, better alignment. We're inhaling in chair. Sinking a little deeper on the exhale. We'll lift the heels here, staying strong. Releasing the block. Inhaling the arms up in chair. Stay here for a few breaths. Strong in the legs. Option to bring the arms beside you in airplane pose. Keeping those heels lifted, lift them a little higher. Exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, arms overhead. Straightening the legs. Exhale, bend back down. Lifting the heels, and we'll lower the hips slowly to the mat. Finding a seat. Just do a comfortable side bend, or twist rather. Inhaling, arms overhead. Exhale, right arm comes between the legs, grabs a hold of the left shin. Left arm rotates behind you for a variation of the seated twist. Inhaling the arms back overhead. Exhale, twist on the other side. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, plant the hands behind you, lift the legs up, straightening, or they can stay bent. We'll find a boat pose. So lifting the arms off the mat. Staying balanced here. We'll try and straighten the legs, lowering the back down a little bit, closer to the mat in a low boat. Breathing strong in the core, strong in the legs. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lower all the way down. Release all the energy for a baby Shavasana, bringing palms to face the ceiling, feet to splay out, just taking up some space for a few breaths. We'll stay here, finding comfort and support beneath us. Deepen your breath to return your awareness back to this space. We'll hug the legs in towards the chest and rock side to side to massage the lower back. Straightening the legs out. Coming into a scissor motion with the legs, so lifting one leg at a time and lowering the opposite one. Continue to breathe. Find your strength. Your back can be laying on the mat, or you can lift the upper back, the head, the neck, and the shoulders off the mat. for more engagement. Inhale here, exhale, relax back down, hugging the knees in. Find some circles with the knees. We'll rock back and forth till we meet ourselves in plank position, or downward dog rather, as we find our next vinyasa flow. So inhaling into plank, exhale lower down, inhale upward facing dog, exhale downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up to the ceiling this time. Find length in that leg. And we'll walk the hands back to meet the left foot this time, lifting that right leg higher in our standing splits. So to maintain proper alignment and standing splits, you can bring the knees together. Notice where the hips are at, and then lengthen that right leg back behind you, keeping the hips squared towards the mat. Inhale for a little extra strength here. Option to find your hands on the shin. That's a lot more advanced, but always an option. It's a very challenging pose, so good job for getting into it. Inhale that leg a little higher, exhale, bring it down. Find that forward fold here. Just stay in your forward fold. And walk your hands to the top of the mat. We'll find our downward dog once again. And just do a quick vinyasa, inhaling to plank, exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Ooh. Ooh. Upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Inhale that right leg up again. Exhale, come in for a crunch, bringing knee to nose. Rounding the back, inhale, back up, exhale, come in for one more crunch. One more after this. Inhale, leg back, exhale, that last crunch in, and then bring the foot between the hands. Inhale, arms overhead. Find yourself in a high lunge. And we'll place most of our weight in that right leg in front of us. Maybe get a hold of the blocks, the top of the mat, as we kind of jump into warrior 3 with the left leg lifted. And there's an option here to bring the left hand more towards the center below the chest, and inhale the right arm towards the ceiling. It doesn't have to be all the way, but this is your revolved. Oop, fallen out of it. Ooh, revolved half moon. Just play around, find your balance, find your own strength. Inhale a little higher, exhale, drop that back foot down and behind you. And bring the right foot back, meet yourself in downward dog, pushing hips behind you, finding length in the spine once again. Inhale, Back to plank pose whenever you're ready. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll do all of that on the left side this time. So bringing the left leg to a three-legged dog. And walking the hands back to meet the right foot in our standing splits. Maybe you're bringing the knees together once again to find proper alignment in the hips. And get a hold of the shin if you can for more of a challenge. You are so strong, you are so capable. Make that truth known deep inside you. Inhale a little higher, exhale, forward fold. Hang out in this forward fold, release the lower back. Release the neck and the shoulders. And whenever you're ready, place the hands on the mat, walk them out in front of you. Find that downward dog with the left leg lifted. Come into a crunch 3 times, crunching in and exhale, lengthening. Inhale, crunching in, exhale to lengthen. Last time, inhale, crunch in, place the foot between the hands. Find your breath and lift up into a high lunge. And find your own stability. Notice where your feet are. Notice how your hips are aligned. And place the weight in the left leg as we lift up into our our warrior 3 rather. Rotating the right foot sort of inward so the toes are pointing towards the mat. You can have a slight bend in the left knee. There's an option to bring the left hand towards the ceiling. Again, just be curious about it. See if you can do it. If you can't do it, that's okay. That's why this is just a practice. We're not trying to impress anyone, but try it out. Lengthen a little deeper and a little longer in this pose with a deep inhale. And exhale, release down. Come onto your bum. As we lay back, relaxing, keeping the knees bent. Bring the feet wider than hip width distance and let the knees fall in, placing one hand on the belly and one on the heart. Drop in to your body. Notice where you're at. Feel a deep gratitude for everything that you've done today on the mat and outside of this space. Realizing who you are, how you can be more appreciative of that. Slowing down the pace of the breath. Just become aware of where you're at. What space are you physically in? How does it feel to be you here in this moment, appreciating your body and appreciating where you've brought it today? And we'll bring the feet back in, the soles of the feet together, knees splay out as we find our reclined butterfly. Hands can be resting here, or they can come into a diamond shape above your head. You create this double diamond or triple diamond. Focus your energy back on your third eye. Just breathe into it. Become aware. If you have blocks, this is just a pose that I've been enjoying lately. But it can be nice to place one block between the shoulder blades and one where the head will lie. It can be a little intense, maybe placing a blanket over the blocks can add a little more of a comforting feeling. We'll slowly rest down on the blocks, allowing the chest and the heart to open. As we stay in this reclined butterfly position with the hips, bringing hands to receive, palms open. Again, focusing on that third eye. We'll slowly come out of this pose, bringing the knees in, slowly pressing shoulders into the mat, lifting up off the blocks. If you'd like to rest in Shavasana for the rest of the class, that might feel nice in your body. But I'm going to close it off here. My deepest gratitude to you for showing up today for yourself and for your own good, and just to create that space and that clarity. The fire and the light in me fully honors and appreciates the fire and the light within you. Know that you are a being of great expansiveness and great love. Continue to hold that space for yourself and to show up for yourself so that you may show up for everyone else around you. Much love. Namaste.